and welcome to Wednesday's edition of the United Front Show. My name is Raz. Hope everybody's doing well. I just want to be the first to let you know, just in case you don't know, that Manchester United have announced, they have confirmed, the signing of Dutch international, 23-year-old Donny Van De Beek. So that is extremely exciting news, simply because, I'll be very honest, we were very worried about Manchester United if we were going to be able to sign any players. We wondered if United had the money, to bring in any new players. We wondered as well if, the Glazers were thinking about selling, right? We discussed all of that, and look, this signing is extremely important. We beat out Real Madrid. Apparently Barcelona were interested as well, and Spurs, but who cares about Spurs? I mean, yeah, let's focus on those other two. Donny Van De Beek is a very, very talented player. Very talented box-to-box midfielder. He brings a lot of experience even at such a young age. So I think he's going to be a very good addition to the team. A team full of youngsters. So, the future is bright. He has signed a 5-year deal with the option of a 6th. So that basically means, we've got, not only is he coming to United with the best years ahead of him, we've also locked him in for pretty much the rest of his career, really, or the best part of his career. Amazing business by Woodward. Never thought I'd say that. This is probably the most significant piece of business that Woodward has done. Could be. We don't know, but it could be. And I think his record here lately has been very, very good. Look at the Bruno Fernandes deal. I'm curious, why is it that there weren't that many clubs going for Donny Van De Beek? You know how much we signed him for? £36.5 million. That's nothing. We paid 80 million for Maguire. You could round it up and say we paid, 90 million for Pogba. Wan-Bissaka 50 mil, I think that was, that's the British fee, so that was still good business. Chilwell just went to Chelsea for 50 mil. This is very, very good business. We were very concerned about what was happening at Manchester United, didn't know what was going on, if we would sign any players, and boom, now we've got Van De Beek. Here's what I think was very, very impressive about the whole deal. And by the way, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't had an opportunity to visit manunited.com, please check it out. There's some really cool videos there where we got some United legends talking about, this signing and, their what they think. So what I like the most about this signing is what Solskjaer said. Number one, kudos to Solskjaer as well. He called Van De Beek, told him about the vision of Manchester United, or at least what he was trying to accomplish, and convinced him that, his future lies at Manchester United, and he signed the deal. So that's awesome. Great job, Solskjaer. One thing that Solskjaer said, or actually a couple of things, he mentioned that while Van De Beek is a very, very good technical player, he also had a very good personality or good character that would ensure his success at Manchester United. That is such a huge relief to hear. There was a time that we were just bringing in players after players without knowing what type of character there'd be, if they had it in them to make it at a club like this. Obviously, he's still young. We don't know. He could still fail. But at the same time, we are finally putting an emphasis, we're finally putting focus on character. If character was important, do you think we could have brought in Di Maria? I don't think so. If character was important, do you think we'd have signed Depay when he was that young and that immature? I don't think so. If character was important, the most important question here regarding character, you think we could have brought in Sanchez? Hell no. No way. So this is a good direction that Solskjaer is taking us. Obviously, he learned from Sir Alex Ferguson when it comes to recruiting the right players and the right characters. Very, very good signing. So very, very excited about that. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Some of the comments that Van De Beek said. He basically talked about how he consulted with Van Dijk and Gini Wijnaldum, both at Liverpool. They both said a lot of great things about the Premier League and obviously how physical it is, how difficult it is, and he is up for the challenge. Apparently Van Dijk also said, how great of a club Manchester United is. So that's awesome to hear that you've got, our bitter rivals and they recognize how good of a club we are. Yes, our history obviously has a lot to do with the attraction of Manchester United. Van de Beek talked about, the atmosphere at Old Trafford, even the history of the club, how great the players are. He specifically mentioned the competition in the midfield. So it's going to be very, very awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We have 10 days before the Premier League season begins. Obviously, United will kick off in about 15 days or so. So that's going to be excellent. I'm really looking forward to that. On Friday, we're going to talk about where we think Van de Beek is going to fit in. This show, we're just going to celebrate the fact that we have our first signing after, being nervous for a very long time and not knowing whether we would actually bring in any players. I also want to mention that United have a love affair with Dutch players. We have, I mentioned, Memphis Depay. We've got Tahith Chong, who is now on loan, at Bremen, I believe. We've got Fosu Mensah, who is there right now. So Fosu Mensah and, Van de Beek apparently are good friends. So that's going to be awesome. We've obviously had Van Persie, Van der Sar, Jaap Stam, amazing defender, by the way. Dele Blind. We've had some very, very good players that came in from from the Netherlands, obviously. So excited, a little bit nervous about the fact that the Dutch league, stopped in March because of the coronavirus. So he hasn't had a lot of game time. I'm assuming obviously he's been keeping in shape. He's a professional after all. But the Premier League is a different beast. So we'll see how that goes. Either way, let's enjoy this moment. Let's be excited about what Woodward and Solskjaer have done. Obviously, the next question is who is the next player that is coming in? Because I think we need at least minimum, maybe another couple, maybe another two. Definitely we need priority right now. I would guess it's going to be defense, but who knows? I think defense, we definitely need somebody there. Excited that Henderson is challenging De Gea, and he is already talking smack, saying, I want that number one spot. It's not talking smack. He is talking what's in his heart. He wants that number one spot, so kudos to him. But very excited. Donny Van De Beek deal done, and United march on. So I will speak to you on Friday. Until then, enjoy the rest of the week. I am out.